And let me just say something about the Houston Texans. Okay. I got some crap from a radio host because I guess in Houston, that was another thing I just couldn't resist responding to while I'm sitting there on vacation. I just couldn't. Because I had forgotten this moment. I mean, draft moments, they come and they go for me, and I'm lucky to do the draft again this year. And all I do is I just sit there and I just have natural reactions to what I think fans are thinking. It's certainly if they mirror me. And when Nick Caserio, without a first and a second round draft choice, drafted Davis Mills years ago, I'm like, what is he thinking? Like, what is he doing? What is he possibly, like, what is up with that? As I think I said five different ways. And then Daniel Jeremiah does what he always does, and everybody in in a draft analyst position does for NFL Network for all these years, starting with Mayock back in the day, is they kind of tell me, Rich, get into a better lane here. And Daniel Jeremiah is like, look, the rest of the world thinks and figures out Deshaun Watson's not going to be the quarterback there for much longer, so draft a quarterback. And I'm like, what? You got a lot of holes to fill. Like, why are you going to fill it with the quarterback position at this point in time? They took a shot at Davis Mills, and we all know that wasn't it. And then they made the right move at coach. They made the right move at assistant coaches. They made the right move with the general manager choosing C.J. Stroud. They got lucky, I think, in the fact that it looked dark when they didn't get the first overall pick, but it was just the dawn because they wound up with C.J. Stroud, who does appear to be a unicorn at the position, and he had some weapons already there for him in Nico Collins, Robert Woods. They got Dalton Schultz. They figured out their running back position with Devin Singletary. He's not there anymore, but they got enough position players in there to start winning on the spot with a talented kid and a great coach and a great coaching staff. And they made a smart move to go and trade up for the third overall pick last year, too. What the hell? Why not? And you got the offensive and defensive rookies of the year, and you're going to go to work. And what they have done is gone to work. Nick Caserio has added Danielle Hunter, Joe Mixon, Stefon Diggs. They re-signed Dalton Schultz and Fairbairn. I mean, all due respect to Larry David. Danico Autry is a really good football player, and I'm telling you what, this kid linebacker they got from the Titans, and Azeez Al-Shaair, when I was calling the Titans game in London, I called his name more than anybody else. He was everywhere. And you put him into this defense that D'Amico Ryans is going to be at the top of, the honcho of, we all know. Guys, it makes sense. I don't believe the Jets are the team that shows you how you follow up a season in which you have the rookies of the year in offense and defense. Throw that one out. That's an outlier. The Texans have those two guys, and they are ready, and they are loaded for bear. Going into the season, I know it's going to be, you take a look at the Bills sending them Stefon Diggs, and we'll see how that works. We'll see how that works. I'm assuming it's going to work out well. Because they got Tank Dell coming back. I mean, they are really, really talented and young and hungry. And they're going to, they are 100% the favorite to win that division, with all due respect to everyone else. And I'm just wondering who's going to start talking about them taking on the Chiefs.
You want to wait
Okay, I got you.
30 minutes?
That's Overreaction Monday. Good. Because it's worthy of a conversation. How good and young and talented they are. And aggressive. And Nick Caserio, yeah, I'm not wondering what the hell you're doing anymore or thinking. Wow. What a seismic maneuver that was. So, 2 cents are, Diggs is really good. I think he's making the Texans better. I just wondering, I can't wait. You have to see what the Bills do in this draft. If they walk through this draft without drafting a wide receiver, like they go.
Shocked.
Well, I mean, how many times have I sat there on a draft set and I'm like, well, they got to take a wide receiver for Rodgers, right? And then they don't, the Packers. But then the Packers then draft a ton of young wide receivers, and Rodgers was like, I need more vets. And now they're young, and Jordan Love's killing it with them, and I think the rest of the league's taking notice. We'll see how it plays out. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.